Today's scripture passage comes after Jesus has fed multitudes and sent people away full and satisfied. Now the crowds, they want more of Jesus, or from Jesus, so they search for him and they finally catch up with him in Capernaum. Let's listen to what happens next. I'm reading from John chapter 6, verses 24 to 38, as related in the Message. So when the crowd realized that he was gone and he wasn't coming back, they piled into the Tiberias boats and they headed for Capernaum looking for Jesus. When they found him back across the sea, they said, "Rabbi, when did you get here?" Jesus answered, "You've come looking for me not because you saw God in my actions, but because I fed you. I filled your stomach, and for free. Don't waste your energy striving for perishable food like that. Work for the food that sticks with you, food that nourishes your lasting life, food the Son of Man provides. He and what he does are guaranteed by God the Father to last." To that, they said, "Well, what do we have to do then to get on God works?" Jesus said, "Sign on with the one that God has sent. That kind of commitment gets you in on God's work." They waffled. "Why don't you give us a clue about who you are, just a hint of what's going on? When we see what's up, well, then we'll commit ourselves. Show us what you can do. Moses fed our ancestors with bread in the desert. It says so in the scriptures. He gave them bread from heaven to eat." Jesus responded, "The real significance of that scripture is not that Moses gave you bread from heaven, but that my Father right now is offering you bread from heaven, the real bread. The bread of God comes down out of heaven and is giving life to the world." Well, they jumped at that. "Master, give us this bread now and forever." Jesus said, "I am the bread of life. The person who aligns with me hungers no more and thirsts no more ever. I've told you this explicitly because even though you have seen me in action, you don't really believe me. Every person that the Father gives me eventually comes running to me. And once that person is with me, I hold on and I don't let go. I came down from heaven not to follow my own agenda, but to accomplish the will of the one who sent me."